Everyone, okay, so I've had a fantastic week. You're not going to be surprised to hear that because I always have a fantastic week, but for really good reasons this week. So, firstly, Parents' Evening for Year 7 is the highest ever attended Parents' Evening in terms of percentage the school's ever had. Like, I think it was almost 80% of parents came, and that is unheard of because there's lots of reasons why you can't come. You might have to work, but to have 80% of the parents in, I know that meant there were some long queues at certain points, but like the buzz in the room, how happy parents were, how happy teachers were, it was just really lovely to see. So thank you for that night. I really enjoyed it. What was really important on that was not one person, not two people, but many people came up to me and said, Mr. Robinson, we really like the videos. And I'll let you stay with that for a second. It meant a lot. I was delighted, and I will continue now. So that's it. Thank you for that. What else? Right. So then, other great things happened. We got asked by the Welsh Government, basically. They said, can you be a national trainer for senior leaders across Wales to come to our school and learn how to be good senior leaders? Which I said, yes, we can. Because one, it gives us loads of money, and that money means that we can spend it on your children. And two, it's just great for the school. It's great for the development of our staff, because by improving others, you get better yourself. So that was a brilliant thing. And there's another great thing in the many great things that happen at Whitmore. Other things. So exams are starting next week. Now, I know this is normally quite a scary time for Year 11s, but exams aren't scary if you're ready. And I've seen the Year 11s working really hard over the last few weeks. And all they've got to think to themselves is in 2 months, maybe even less, they won't have to do an exam again for a long time. They'll have like a 10-week holiday. This is the time to work. Now is the time. And their attendance has been great. They've been working hard. Now it's the final push. And what I've loved is at the same time as doing their exams, sometimes people think, well, when they're doing exams, you can only focus on exams. But people need to have different things going on. So we've got quite a lot of Year 11s who are in the Grease musical. And I've had other heads say to me, well, would you want pupils doing Grease at the same time as their exams? What I've been really impressed with is they've been doing their exams, working really hard, then doing all the musical kind of like preparation. I've seen lots of dancing this week. They've been good at dancing. And to be able to do those two things mean that you probably are going to mentally cope better with exams when you just focus on exams. So I think they've got the balance right. They've just got to keep on pushing, and then we will get there. Final thing I'm going to say is, once again, we had 5 schools visit on Tuesday to ask us how we've managed to improve our attendance. And I know that some of the things we do with attendance, like sending texts home, might be a bit, if your child's attendance is really good, you might be thinking, well, why are you sending this? And it's because we've got to do everything we can to make attendance high. And that's not just us, that's parents as well, because we know that we care more than anything about our pupils doing well. I know parents feel exactly the same. And the biggest blocker to that is always being in school. And we are one of the only schools I'm seeing at the minute who aren't having a terrible drop off after COVID. And we've got to keep on pushing on that. We've got to keep on pushing. So I know we're pushing on it, but I really want to make sure attendance continues to be great. Now, okay, so it's a weekend. It's sunny. I tell you what I did, right? What was I talking about last week? My teeth. Oh my God, my teeth. I had to go back in again because they didn't do the impression right. I have to go in again anyway. So that means it's going to be 6 appointments. Anyway, what happened this week? Right, sunny. I put on some. What did you put in your garden? I got rid of all the weeds with weed stuff, but I used the right way. I used lawn weeder, and I don't think I've seen anything as satisfying as seeing all my weeds die in my garden. Like, it's been amazing. Will it mean the grass dies? Who knows? I'll tell you next week. Right, cheers, guys. Bye bye.